We're gonna get this thing correct away.
What's the minutes out of the pod, boy?
You messaged to the pod?
It's been 3 years.
3 years?
Since I actually like did an episode. I tried to record one day. I was out in the field. I had brought my chair out and I had sat stand up and trying to do something. I was like, I just didn't, at the time, I was just trying to improv something. I was like, nah, I gotta do better. So it was about 5 minutes.
No, it's just the timer. It's going up, not going down.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can know how long we've been on there. How long we've been yapping for. Okay. You know, let's see, so on this track of time. Because I try to keep it like, it's all just depends, you know.
I set an alarm usually. Like, well, if I had my watch, I would like check the time, but
yeah.
But I'm gonna get back to it. That's why I said I'm slowly kind of like rebranding it. I just figured I've been coming up with different segments. I've really been trying to do stuff because I got a Wiseman. I mean, we all know the Wiseman, but I got something for the girls. I'm trying to get together. That's gonna be the one that's gonna be the one that's gonna really probably I move the needle more with.
Yeah, because with the women.
Because there's a lot of girls out here that be. Everyone, they have something to say. Talk to
They have a lot to say.
You know,
they have a lot to say.
So I had to cater. I came up with some segments with some girls. I just sent them out to some girls who I felt like just actual opinions, but they like it. And you think you can speak on? I don't know. I'd be like, look, I'm not saying you gotta be perfect. Just be you. This ain't that type of platform. I ain't asking nobody to follow no script.
Yeah.
Strictly is like just be comfortably vibing, chilling, going this conversation go.
I got a segment coming. I'm doing one. This girl, she just hit me up about relationships.
See, that's easy.
It's a lot of ways that can go. So I mean, I'm gonna try to add more people to it. Just to add some spice.
I say, hey, if you will, I'll get in there too. I'll tap into that for sure.
I don't know how I'm gonna do that one, but I don't know. We're gonna see.
Let me know if you need extra body. Because I was running from the relationship conversations at first. I was, but then I was like, forget it, bro.
I'm kind of on the fence about it because it's just like.
So that's that's a controversial conversation.
But it's a real conversation that needs to be had though, because a lot of people don't have those conversations, especially growing up.
What kind of relationship conversations are like family?
See, that's the thing. She just said relationships, but I'm assuming she's talking about like dating.
See that
relationship, and you know that can go very left.
Yeah.
And you can go left quick, you know. So
you said the wrong thing. You have the wrong minded people when they're talking. It can like you be like, oh.
Yeah. When I talk from experience and also what I've seen and studied around people around me as well, because I pay attention to literally everything. It might look like I'm, still joking and playing, but I'm still also
observing,
taking a mental note and paying attention as well. I ain't got to be quiet and
that's me
sitting back just to analyze everything that you done done.
Yeah, when I talk about, I'm talking.
It's just anybody,
I'm talking.
Good and bad.
I'm talking strictly like what I personally went through, what I've been a part of, as far as like my parents, grandparents, relationships. I'm pulling really from them relationships more so because they went through the test of time, and then like before we talking amongst us, I'm gonna kind of like reference. I ain't gonna reference my friends' actual relationship. I'm not gonna tell their business, but I'm gonna speak for their experiences, like what they went through. And I mean, just take them all in because we all going through the same stuff. It's just a different time.
It's just different times.
We all get in relationships, different times. We last this certain amount of time with this person, and we not. And a lot of those be just situationships. It ain't relationships, but everybody like to have those conversations. See, that's what you said. That's why I was like, it ain't. Cause I know I be wanting to have like family dynamic conversations, like about more like, okay, how you trying to stand up to your family or your parents without trying to like come off as disrespectful, but it's more you doing it in a way that's firm, it's respectful, and it's you. It ain't you doing it because you tired, or you doing it because you want them to like see like, look, this is who I am, this is what I got, this is the life I'm living. What you thought or what you think my life should be ain't that. This is what it is. If you don't like it, okay, that's fine. But if you want to support it, then let's communicate. Let's work on towards something where we both can like be. I don't say benefits us, but let's just build off that. You want to support me, then support me, but also respect me along the way.
Yeah,
That's a conversation like, cause I know how many people I talk to, like, and who I talk to in regular dudes and girls who be like dealing with them type of things. Like it's like we in a place where like we in college, we these organizations or in the military, dealing with military, we on these platforms, establishing ourselves. Man, our parents would have never thought to start talking, doing a podcast, start clothing brands, just being entrepreneurs and business minded.
exactly.
And it's like seeing us doing this, it's in awe, they proud. But then it's like my baby, like they see that we slowly, our lean starting to,
We started
we stretching them.
I believe I can fly,
Yeah,
baby.
sometimes
I'm gonna jump off and soar.
So sometimes we flying, like we just flying and we just going. We don't even think about going back to the nest. We just steady seeing the clouds, we steady just seeing how blue the sky is and like how other birds are flying just with us. We're like, damn, like this flock of people. You just flying. You don't even think about mama bird, daddy bird, grandma, grandpa, auntie, cousins, little siblings. Like
That's what it's about, though. They give you the necessary tools to spread your wings and fly.
and sometimes I tell you all the time, I can speak to me. I didn't learn, my parents were my role model. I learned, not in the way that you would think, I learned what not to do.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
you know, I learned, okay, this is what you don't do. That was I learned from just my life. My life itself is a prime example. Like I had a role model, I just learned what not to do. Okay, this is what you want to, this is what you need to do. And you just stay on that path. Stay on that path. And then something happened, it might. Cause I'm the firstborn, so like everything that I had, everything I went through, it was an experience new for them. First car, first time going to college, you know, everything, first girlfriend, all that.
Yeah.
Cause they ain't never truly experienced. My mom was the oldest. My dad, he baby. So.
And then with that being said, you gotta also think about it. You might not understand it growing up because you just say mom and daddy, you know, they can't do no wrong. They're superheroes, you know. Like my parents were good role models. I looked at them, I was like, you know, okay, they doing what they supposed to do, but at the same time, just like you said, you were the firstborn, I'm the firstborn. You the first child.
Yeah.
So they know the parenting. So it's just, and it's not no right way or wrong
I'm the
way.
second oldest on my dad's side.
So you get it's that is still is and you can't parent every child the same, even though you brothers and sisters, y'all two totally different people. So it's just, and then growing up in the world we living in today, that's hard and stuff too.
It's definitely it's a challenge in itself. Like, I remember my pops told me this a long time ago. He was like, Jarrius, he was like, you know, at a certain age, I just knew he was gonna. I could just tell, like the path he was on, like at a certain age. He was like, sometimes at a certain age. He told me, he said you could tell up how certain kids, you know, he not lying. Like, substitute teacher now, being around, especially like 3rd, 4th grade kids, you can just look at them and be like, out of a class of 20, like 12 kids, you can pull like maybe 2 of them kids who gonna be like top of their class. You got some that's gonna be like regular employees or just a company around the city. And you got your dropouts probably, or the ones who just like, not even be funny talking about the kids, but probably just be lucky enough to finish school. You can just tell just by their mindset, how they think, the behavior, how some just go about the classroom, like with each other, who the ring leader is, who call the shots, who a follower, who a leader, who kind of stay themselves. You just look at them and be like, okay, you try to get the ones who you can tell like have so much potential. Try to get them and talk to them and nurture them, get them to see like, man, you got the tools already. Like you got it. It's just let's hone them right now so you can go further than the rest.
How is being an assistant teacher?
It's fun. I wanted to be a teacher when I was in high school. I went to teacher academy in my high school. We used to me and my homeboy Khalil. We used to tutor kids. It was a fifth grade class. They was the bottom tier of their class, and the lady came to us and told us she was like, they smart kids, you know, they good kids. They just get distracted or they just priorities wasn't in the right place. And we just talked to him like one of them was an athlete. Well, I think one or two of them were athletes. And there was another kid, he was very quiet and reserved to himself. And my homeboy, he played for a football team. And I played sports, but not for school. But I was still just sociable and had my hands in different places still at the time. So I knew how to deal with people a little. So we would talk to the dudes, the kids that play sports, because we would tell them like, you know, you want to get to middle school, the girls gonna be there, you know, meet a lot of different people, the coach is gonna rock with you, your grade is good, and they see that like you want to be a scholar more than an athlete, like the coach is gonna rock with you more. So we trying to get them prepared for like we trying to pretty much show them like the future bright lights, but we like same time if you want to play on the field and prolong your career of life in sports, start in the classroom. I said nobody will probably tell y'all this, but if you don't have good grades, you won't play sports better. You won't be an athlete. You won't even be able to play like.
Unless you're just like very good. It don't matter, but still that is. It's a lot of plays into it.
Yeah, like unless you so good, but like scholarly not that like I ain't gonna say smart, but just not that capable where people gotta do your work for you. You know what I'm saying? But like Southern, it was fun. Tell that story. The kids, obviously, after we talked to them, we just showing up for them, being consistent, being that presence for them. Because sometimes I will say this, like being in a classroom, just having a woman as your own teacher, seeing a woman all the time. It's not for a young man. That's not a good image. And I'm not saying that talking down on teachers.
No, they need that.
It's a presence thing. It's more like that masculine presence in the room to establish like just that boundaries, a standard, setting standards.
We were talking about that earlier today. I call it the HCDC, but it's the HCSS. You know, we were talking about that. You know, I grew up in Clinton, predominantly white. You know, teachers, females dominates the teacher field, but the teachers that stood out to me were the black males that I had. I had Mr. Day, third grade teacher. Coach Calhoun, I still see Coach Calhoun to this day. Every time I see him, it's all love. And then a good friend of mine now, Mr. Rush, he taught my cousin, and he doing it big down. He just making impact. It's just to see not only a male figure, but a black male figure in school is just so
different.
It hits different. It's so important. So to all the black male teachers out there, y'all keep it up, keep doing what y'all doing, because y'all have a way bigger impact and a everlasting impact more than anybody. Not knocking nobody else, but yeah, it's just different because you don't see it. It's so rare.
One man, and my people from the coast, you know, there's one man. What's my boy name? He was our 9th grade principal. I can't think of his name. I just gonna come to me later on down the line.
Shout out Coach Taylor, Coach Green.
But shout out Coach Lombard, he was my 7th and 8th grade basketball coach and my ICT teacher. I was just telling Kurt, me and Kurt was talking the other day, and Kurt was telling me how he was watching me play and stuff. And I told him, I said the little things that y'all see me do now in basketball. I said my coach Lombard back when I was in middle school, he's real communicating on defense, and it's like it was almost like a crime. He was like, if y'all don't talk on these practice possessions, we're gonna run. We're gonna hit the track, we're gonna get suicide. Like it was a crime. if you, and it wasn't like, he not telling me, be like, blah, blah, he wants you to, like, say it to chest, say it out loud. He, I want people to stand to hear you. And like, but it was just deeper than just sports with him. It was always like, just manhood, building your character, that structure. And that's the importance, like having men, just men in classrooms. Because I be subbing, I can say about every school I've subbed at, every student in my classroom knows my name, they remember my face, and they all have like encouraged me to like keep it. I had one group, it was group 4 graders, they tried to replace me with their own teacher. And she was in the classroom. When I walked in, they was like, Mr. J, we like her, but we want you, we want to swap. Like, she can go somewhere else. And I was like, y'all can't do that, man. Like, I'm only here for the day. Like, she gonna be with y'all for the year. And it's just trying to, like, get them kids to remember. Yes, some of y'all should, but this y'all teacher. I mean, the thing that we do when I'm here is gonna be different. So y'all would still have to treat her like y'all would treat me. But it's also just like, it could also be like, you get attached to the kids. Cause a lot of those kids, like young guys, even girls, like don't have fathers at home, or they do have parents, but the parents are just, presence is absent. Like, come home and I've got this MacBook right here. The kids probably get a screen put in their face.
Yeah.
Not getting them with homework, or it's kind of like the same how we grew up. I ain't gonna say it for all of us, but you know, we come home, the parents like they expect you to have your work already done. Like the kids just not getting catered to. Like when we was growing up, parents got sick of us, or they was tired of us. Go outside, go run and play all day. We love that though. Now for them, is they get tired of them. They doing this to them. They trying to take the phone, put the phone in the face, and now they got kids who can't read.
But it's kind of, to go off of that, it's kind of hard though, because your parents got to go to work.
Yeah, but you got
they got to, because they got to go to work all day.
And
then they come home, then they got to cook, or if they can provide for the food. By the time they do that, parents tired.
I mean, I can agree with that. We all human. Everybody has but I mean, oh look, just look like that. I'm not disagreeing with you saying. I definitely agree with you on that part. But if you got little babies, like something like a kindergarten, 5, 6, they're not fully capable of taking care of themselves. So like, you picking them up from school. If the kids got school by 3 o'clock, you picking them up. You get out work 2:30, whatnot. We'll say 2 o'clock. You picking them up. You check them out a little early. Pick them up. Okay, you go take them to McDonald's, or give them some food. Take them out, get them situated. Both of y'all tired. You done been in school all day. They've been in school all day. You've been in work all day. Yes, though you're tired, you still have responsibility catering to that child. Now as they get older, like us, they get like, we both in our 20s. Okay, mom and dad, y'all can take a nap. Give me the keys, or I'm gonna take my car, I'm gonna go get something to eat, or get in the kitchen, I'm gonna cook. That's different. But like, well, I say from middle school on down up, child is pretty capable of doing for themselves. But elementary school, that's a priority, because that child doesn't really fully is capable of making some decisions where that parent can rest.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, like, and for that group, or that I did with a lot more, I can just tell like the kids aren't getting the attention, and some of them do. Some of them not. Some of them do get a lot of attention, and they expect that out of us. And it's like you kind of have to establish that boundary with them. Like, I understand. Like, you can talk to the kids and you can laugh and you can just play with them, but it's like, look, you gotta do your work though first.
Yeah.
You know, okay, you're doing your work, but don't bother the next person. It's like now I'm seeing what teachers see. Like, I'm in the frame of a teacher, and it's draining. I love subbing though. I encourage anybody, like, looking for make some extra money, or you are in the field of teaching, you're a teaching major, go start subbing. Like, go ahead and get that experience, because you'll learn the feeling of what it's like to be in the atmosphere of a classroom and being able to control how you want the class to go, how the kids to react. Because the kids, honestly, when the kids know they got to sub, they mind. We all been there. Clearly, it's like, you know, oh man, I'm turned lit for the day. I had one high school kid. They thought they was gonna cut up and not do no work. And the moment I said, "Well, it's for a grade job," the packets on the table, got why? So you got some people who need to pull their grades up, some of them repeat the grade of the class again. So it's like different grades, they all act different. Well, not everybody pretty much act the same, even my pre-K kids, which is crazy. Like, how y'all know the sub is at 4 or 5 years old and know how to act with the sub? It's silly, but
I don't know how to do that in kindergarten.
yeah. Like, but I didn't really, for me though, I didn't really start getting a sub, I think, till 3rd, 4th grade. But we didn't cut up because my subs were scary. Like, Dr. Harper, y'all, that's his name. I told y'all I was gonna hit it later. Dr. Harper, shout out Dr. Harper. Dr. Harper, he was the man. Like, he was literally he meant to us the same as your guys. Like, he meant that to everybody that was in the middle school, high school, the whole community. And then when he left to go to another school district, I mean, I know, go where you celebrate and take the, opportunity best works for you. But like, man, it is hard. But he had a sister who subbed. She thought she was a teacher. She was just like, I could say rough, but she was just thorough. She had a saying that she always told us, like, stay in your lane. You get too far over in their business, watch yourself. But like, she was cool, but she didn't play. That's the type of subs I had. My substitutes were like teachers.
Yeah, my substitutes, I still tried. I tried my real teacher. I tried the principals. I mean, I tried everybody. It's just like, come on now.
Yeah.
But I still got my all A's and all that stuff.
I mean,
Especially, it was just elementary school. I tried you. But one thing that stuck with me with Mr. Day, first of all, Mr. Day put me on, what's his name? I think it was Louis Armstrong. He was either Louis Armstrong or B.B. King. I forgot which one. Wonderful world. Skies are blue, clouds are white. What a wonderful world. He put me on that song. And the saying, it just stuck with me. Good, better, best. I will never let it rest until my good is better and my better is best.
I like that.
We used to say that all the time. It's just the spirit. Like clockwork. So. And he's still teaching, doing his thing now. So, hey, shout out Mr. Day.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's good to see the people we look up to still like raising that bar. Because it's not just, it's like, it's good to watch, but it's also like, dang, like, I can do it too.
Yeah.
And that's what I had a guy tell me that one of the guys in Westport, school I was up there, was talking. He was just telling me, he was like, we need more black women in school. But I always heard it all the time. And I had a lady from back home, my community, she was like, Jarrius, when you finish college, I just don't want you to come back down here. Like, my family would come home. And I'm like, I ain't trying to come back home right now. I always tell them and my peers, anybody that know me, and talk to me personally, I always tell people, like, I don't want to go back to where I'm from because I don't want people who just settle with or be content with, what should I say, with going to college. And that's it. I want to be more than just that. Like, okay, that's all I'm doing. Because everybody I'm cool with went to college. Some got bachelors, some got their masters. They're not doing all of them. And that's not no smut on them or nothing. I'm just saying, like, I want to be able to show people up and coming, or even who still trying to find their way. Like, you can do more with yourself and still excel. Like, don't limit yourself to what you think you can do. Like, there's so much we can do when we just, one, faith in God, have a prayer life, and you just believe in yourself. And believe in yourself don't take, you being like telling you, like, it don't take always just somebody being there. Sometimes it takes you just trusting your work. Putting in the work, doing what you do, and just understanding like I guess most of our use example sports. We both play basketball. We both know the spots we like to get to on the court, and we trust our game enough and the work we put in to where, like, okay, the guy comes send me a pick and roll on the elbow or on the top elbow on the 3-point line. You want to go to the right side and get to that pull up, and move you're gonna do to get to it, and you're gonna put the work in so many times, consecutive hours. You'll hit that same look right to left, come off screen, do the defender come off, you gonna exit, go around him. You one quick pound you pull it up, and you know it's cash because you already got the motions down. You trusting it, you feeling it. And like, that's what I mean. That's what. And once you, even if you miss a shot, but you did it and it felt good, you gonna the whole rest of the game, your confidence still stayed up because you like, man, I put the work. I ain't even tripping if I made it. I just usually like, hey, I got it off, and guess what? It felt good. It looked good. I just now you gotta try again. And that's the whole point of like just having role models, more so not in communities, black males more in particular, and seeing that like they doing it. Cause it's like, okay, nobody, if I'm, because at the same time, because if you don't have them, you're not gonna think to like say, well, if they not doing it, we'll do it. Because you ain't gonna know, okay, you're not gonna know or believe like, how far can I go? Because you don't have an example to see like, okay, you can be superintendent, or you can be a principal, or you can be like the dean. You know, you don't have those examples. You're not gonna know how. You ain't gonna know where to go.
Yeah. But you growing up in like the high school, middle school, having these teachers and going through college, how does that shape you to the person that you want to be, the man that you want to be? Or it's just not even that, just like the things that you've been through your life and what you want to be. Like, are you where you want to be?
Am I where I want to be? As of right now, yeah, I'm exactly where I want to be as far as my goal for one at first was just I want to move out of my city. I want to move out of Gulfport. I've done that part. Be able to be able to stand on my own, be independent, take care of myself. Yeah, and still continue to learn and grow as a man and figure out, my weaknesses, but also still like strengthen my strengths along the way. Yeah, but I always give credit to, of course, I've always given thanks to God for just waking me up every day and continue to let me do the things I do. But the man I am today, my pops for one is the person who, when I was younger, he always called me and tell me little things like staying positive. I always keep a smile on my face. I was always a naturally happy, go giddy up person, but he would just always like keep that fire lit. And he used to be like, no, your parents call you, your dad call you, your uncles, and they just say crazy stuff. And like, my days just say all types of crazy stuff to me, and like I would laugh, but it would stick in my brain by the day, and it was just like, it like kind of stretch. But the real men that like who had me kind of keep this hustle, this grit in me, like that discipline, my papas, my three papas, really my mom's dad and my other papa, my mama's husband. We're gonna call him Pimp Senior, y'all. Pimp Junior, by the way. Pimp Junior, Pimp Senior had a really, 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 really big impact on my life, especially when I was in high school, coming in high school, because I was finding myself, and the time me and my pops, we weren't just seeing eye to eye on things. So like, Pimp was always somebody who I would go to, talk to, vent to, and like I was. At the time, I wanted to play high school ball. We trying to get right for high school ball. And like Pimp was always just like, we played one-on-ones all the time. He used to beat me, y'all. Like, he'd drink, be at the club all night, 2, 3 in the morning. We'd get up 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. He'd come out there, y'all, and slide, house slide, gym shorts, no shirt on, y'all. And we'll play the 10. He'll smoke me sometimes, 10 to 2. Sometimes 10-0, we'll play 7-0, it'd be 7-0 scope me like 2 or 3 times, go inside. Y'all, this would make me so mad. He'll tell my mama, he'd be like, hey baby, you got that breakfast done for me? Or my mama would come outside, y'all be like, breakfast done. She'd be like, baby, I made your plate. Y'all, I would come inside to eat. I would, because it was just like my pride, and I just didn't like to lose. But it was the same time, it's like, he was teaching me like, if you want something, you gotta work for it. You gotta go get it.
You gotta go take for sure.
So like, I would spend 2, 3 hours in the backyard just working, shooting. He would always force me left, so I would do stuff with my left hand. And when we used to play, like, he seen us progress stuff, but he would still get me. And it would get to a point where I got to a point where I was starting to beat him. Like, it was like he would have to go lace up with me just so he can like keep up so it wouldn't look so bad. And after a while, he kind of just let me alone. We used to go to open runs with my other friends. We used to be in to play with against my partners. My friends used to tell me like, bro, I see the growth. Like, bro, you been putting in work. And he would talk to me like, Jarrius, you know, he said I did all that just so you can learn to one, build confidence within yourself, and two, you'll learn how to work for something. You know, not just too much sports, but in life. You like take this and you apply everything in your life. And my mom's dad, my papa Marvin, I know y'all see like videos I post where I've been doing a lot of work on houses and homes. Like I've been since I'm 22, since I was 13, I was working with my papa in the construction field. He got his own contracting business. And my first job with him was a fence job in Dallas, Texas. I remember I stayed in Dallas for about a month, me and my little brother, and we was doing 100-foot fence. It took us a full week just to do probably like a small portion of the fence. 2 weeks to get probably less than half. And my mom was calling like, y'all need to come home, y'all got school. Like I was my first day of 8th grade, middle school. Cause I was out there just working, trying to make some money. But like when he moved back to Mississippi, I was with him like every day around like COVID time. And getting up early in the morning. He also helped me with like my discipline, like getting up early, showing up, and being a leader, a communicator, not just when things are just not when you messing up and doing bad, but also just communicate little stuff like, hey y'all, we missing any tools, like need anything, or me and him go to the shop and we'll get everything. You know, we're doing like a little paint job, like got the paintbrush, got the buckets, just all the little tangible stuff, paint. You got your carpet, your rag, your rugs and stuff, little rags. Rolling pans, like you just make sure you got everything because you don't want to forget nothing on these jobs. You want to go, just get straight to it, and just accepting your flaws, accepting mistakes, being open to listening, but listening to somebody that's somewhere you want to be.
Yeah.
And that's been the important part for me in this space in my life, is surrounding myself, but also listening to people who are where I want to be at. Not saying I won't listen to people who are not where I am, but I'm more so gonna listen to, okay, this is what you're doing. I'm not gonna do that, and I ain't trying to be there. So that's what I'm gonna take. But I can't listen to somebody that's not where I am. They're trying to tell me where I need to be, and you haven't reached that.
I think that's what people need to start doing as well. They just look at advice from anybody instead of from the people who they want to be.
Yeah.
Because why are you asking a basketball player how to become a football player? Or a hockey player, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why are you asking a lawyer how to be a doctor how to be a lawyer?
Yeah.
Two paths are different. Yeah, they go to school at first, but then they branch out to different paths. Same way with relationships, you get relationship advice from people.
Never had a relationship in
Who've
their life.
never been in a relationship past 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Or that's not even married or just you get what I'm saying?
Well, hold on. Oh.
I'm just saying, like, if that's your end goal, why would you talk to your peers that's next to you and they haven't even been in a relationship themselves?
The only reason my best friend and her husband, they've been married. Shout out my girl Leigh and Mark, the Ancars, my goddaughters. They've been married for 3 or 4 years. No, 2-3 years, I believe. I might be wrong, 3 or 4 years. She calls me, I know, from time to time, and we always talk. Not even talking about their marriage or nothing, but just simple. She always just ask for advice. But I can only give it to her because at one point I was 19, I was engaged to somebody. I was going down the road as her, and when I ended all that stuff, I learned a lot of things that goes into a marriage, what a marriage is, what a marriage looks like, when the do's and don'ts when they're preparing for that next chapter. So I can't give that advice, but even though I'm not officially at that pinnacle, but I have the experience.
But you've been engaged and been right there, so you've been.
The experience is what helps.
You've been there, you know what I'm saying? He was almost there.
Almost there.
You get one? Hey, not knocking, but you was almost there. So you like, okay, I know what works, I know what don't work.
Yeah.
It's just like
know what to and
when. It's just like
the do's and don'ts. Yeah.
When I was in high school playing, we lost in the playoffs my junior year. You know, we would have won. We would have went going to the big house and all
Yeah.
that stuff. So we like, dang. We was like, cool, we lost, but the whole team was coming back the next year. So it was just like, we know what to do now, and we know what not to do. And the next year, we only lost one game. We lost that game in overtime. We ranked in the country. We won a championship. Blew everybody out. You get what I'm saying?
That experience.
So that's the same thing. You was almost there. So now we know what to do, and we passing it down and passing it on.
Yeah, so like
everybody coming up. So
I get even my friends. Now see, when it comes to like my friends who are like in full-on relationships, though I am single, and I want a relationship, but it's like watching stuff they go through. I never promote breaking up, but I just try to teach. One thing I learned from my parents, my grandparents, like there's also goes into just how I am as a person. They taught me how to watching them. You learn how to go through and adapt.
You gotta
adapt.
You gotta adapt. You gotta change. You gotta compromise.
Be
you
willing.
gotta fight through.
Be willing.
And a lot of people don't have that fight. They don't have that grit. Don't have that no more. Now, granted, if it's terrible or it's bad, leave. But the smallest inconvenience, you leave and you go.
Because that small convenience, it always ties to like, it like that little thing builds up to something.
But nobody's perfect. But one thing I'm in a relationship. One thing I say and preach is like, if it's something happens or it's something, let me know and I'm gonna let you know, because if it don't, it's gonna sit there and then it's gonna grow and it's gonna grow and it's gonna grow, then you're gonna lash out. And I'm like, where it's coming from? Where you gonna be like, where is it coming from? You could just be in, it might be nagging or it might be this, but at the same time, it's what's necessary, what needs to be done as far as the communication on the communication side.
And that's one thing that's crazy. I was just talking to somebody about that day because I always get asked like, bro, why do you have a girlfriend? And I said, the way I'm a communicator. I said, I'm gonna speak up for something that's right, wrong, how I feel, and I want you to do the same. I'm an easy person to talk to, and very understanding, whether I'm wrong or it's not about right or wrong. It's just I want us to be on the same page. And it's hard to talk to people whose minds are. I'm a very unbiased person. I'm not gonna always just support everything that goes around me. I'm gonna take what's in front of me and I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give what I feel, what's on my mind. It's hard to talk to people with bias who's kind of, I don't want to say stuck in their ways, but pride or their egos are bigger than anything. They just don't want to come down to earth.
Yeah, I don't even think it might be like an ego problem or pride. It can be, but 9 times out of 10, people are jumping into relationships with somebody else when they don't even know who they are and have been in a relationship with themselves. So if you don't know yourself, know who you are, where you want to go, where you headed,
that's one thing.
It's not no point in getting into a relationship at all, because not only you dealing with yourself, you're dealing with somebody else.
And it's crazy. The sad part is, if you don't know yourself and you with somebody that knows who they are and they already have their goals planned, and I went through this a few times. It infuriates a person who doesn't know themselves because they see you and they thinking like, dang, they're gonna leave me. So now it's like they trying to cling on to you. But I tell you this is like a free quote I'm giving everybody. Be with a person who grows with you, not on you. Just like we just said, like it starts to fester, and like you grow to your partner, like, I got an opportunity that requires me to probably go out of state. Now if you with somebody that like supports that you want to go out of state and do something better, and they gonna come with you, or they might be like, we can do long distance for the time being until I get there. They might be like, oh, you just want to leave, you don't want to. Their opinion might come out as a demand. They be like, I don't think you need to go. Instead of being like, why you don't think I should go? They really want you to be like, okay, I won't go. So that's why, like, but my family always was big on me. My grandmas, both of them. Both of them always tell me, like, be with somebody that compliments you. They have the same mindset as you. They're like, y'all could be different. You can, like, I have an infatuation with dinosaurs. I don't want my woman to be that nerd out. Like, she don't have to be. But I mean, she has her own interests. Like, she loves to knit. She loves to garden.
Yeah.
That's like, but that goes to what you said, being individuals. you know, I'm rooted in who I am. I want somebody that's rooted in who they are. But because I've been taking the time for the past 22 years of being my own person, building myself up, doing the work.
Yeah.
It ain't really easy, but it's it ain't really easy, but I can tell you, like, it be out worth it at the end, man. Cause so it ain't it's not no feeling in the world than being at peace with who you are and knowing that who you like. You just got a sense of direction to where you're going, and you trust it. It's the right, and you just who you are, and like it's a different type of peace. Like can't no person come and deter you, put nothing in your head. You're not gonna falter or nothing. Anything, you just be rolling, really be chilling, really.
Yeah, man. You got anything else you want to say before,
I mean, look, y'all, tap in, the Wiseman, we do.
See, my guy.
We drop reels every day, Monday through Fridays, and I've been meaning to say this on my reels, y'all, but I be just going. Look, if you have any type of questions y'all want me to answer on my platform, topics y'all want me to cover, look, hit me up. Don't be scared. I will respond. Now, if something crazy, I will tell you I'm not doing that. It's crazy, but honestly, I would say just stay tuned. Wiseman's cooking. I got some stuff coming real soon. We'll have some guests on there. We're going crazy. The merch is coming too. I'm serious about it. This time, y'all. I've been in the lab and cooking some stuff up. I ain't gonna show y'all, but we cooking. We coming soon, man. We coming soon. That's it. I ain't got much else to say,
Shout out my guy, man. Wiseman Avenue, man. Y'all stay tuned. Check my guy out. And y'all know how I'm gonna end this. Y'all keep y'all heads up. Attitudes down, man. Peace.
That was quick. 41.